They are simply two of the league's best. Two teams, two similarly defensive-minded styles, but only one can represent the East in the end. They are simply two of the league's best. Two players, each of whom has proven worthy of the league's highest accolades, each of whom chases something more meaningful, more rewarding. Over the course of the last two seasons, the margin separating Miami and Chicago has been razor thin.
Rose missed it. Boozer missed the tip. Loose ball. Korver for three. Oh no! Dang for three. Right between the eyes.
James to the left. James shot no good. Rebound is loose. Kicked alive by Wade for the win. No!
Regular season agony was replaced with postseason ecstasy as Miami made Chicago their path to the NBA Finals. A postseason pairing could in fact be inevitable. But between now and then, between now and minute, there is still the battle to see upon whose court and in whose house that war will be waged.
Noah with the block on Wade. Noah blocks it again. Rose gets inside. Blocked by James. Backs it in. Another gorgeous play from Rose. And the take charge man does it again.
Hit ahead for Wade. Runaway freight train.
Gibson on a drive and finish.
Brewer able to dunk it home.
Nice pass and Bosch throws it down.
Dang. Oh, he banked it in.
Miller stripped by Hamilton. Hamilton. Bosch forces him to pull up and knock down the shot.
Dunk by Joakim Noah.
Wade alley-oop throws it down.
Look out, LeBron hammered it home.
Oh, he does it again.
It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. Now, for shopping, for food, for entertainment, Chicago might be your kind of town. But if you're a Heat fan, not on this day. Time to focus in. 1-2 battle in the United Center. But first, take a look at the guys rolling in. You remember the postseason that man had in the United Center? Chris Bosh is comfortable. LeBron James, best player on the planet. And Dwayne Wade knows a little bit about the town. Spent first part of his life there. Look who's pushing the pedals right there. A little extra cardio. Yeah, I see it. Rock the music. Get that fan going right there. See, that's what makes that comfortable. When you got that fan right there on the old double bike arm movement. LeBron getting some work in right now. Chevy dealers, Friday might have some cuts early, but I know he will have some cuts in that post-game show. There's D. Wade back in Chicago. He's ready to roll. It's almost time to ball, y'all. For E. Reed, the coach, and Krotz, I'm Jax. There will be orange leather on your screen next.
On a cool and beautiful April evening in Chicago, one of the biggest games of the NBA's regular season will be played inside the sold-out United Center. The top two teams in the Eastern Conference collide tonight in Chicago and next Thursday in Miami, and those two games could well determine the top seed in the East. The season series even at 1, both teams winning at home. We know you're going to enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us tonight. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports, presented by AT&T U-verse. Back in the starting line.
Well, UD has started for many years. We know he can come off the bench. He can start. I think they want to infuse more rebounding with the starting unit, maybe get more scoring with the second unit, more creativeness. And this is a move that's going to be very smooth for him, but it moves Chris Bosh to the center position, which could be the more intriguing move.
So Udonis will face LeBron James, the Heat's MVP candidate, who's had 35 points in both games this season against Chicago, and he's averaging almost 32 points per game in the Heat's last 5 outings. And here he comes with Wade. Look out! What a block by LeBron! Look out! LeBron with a steal, the giddy up, and the throwdown. Look out! A one-hand stopper. This is LeBron James. And that is Heat basketball. There it is, As the beautiful United Center sold out for the Heat Bulls, here are your Cleveland Clinic starting lineups. Rose and Hamilton, the backcourt Bulls fan dreamed of, along with Noah, Boozer, and Deng up front. For Miami, first time they've gone with this starting lineup all year, the 11th different starting lineup for the Heat. Haslam at power forward. Chris Bosh slides over to center. That's what it looked like in Chicago today. A beautiful 60-degree afternoon here in April in the second city. What a beautiful place Chicago, Illinois is. And the night inside the sold-out United Center, the third of 4 games this year between the top 2 teams in the East and last year's conference finalists. The 40-16 Heat, the 44-14 Chicago Bulls. The Bulls with the NBA's best record, Miami, and the Spurs are tied for the NBA's 3rd best record. Hi again, everybody. Eric Reed alongside the coach, Tony Fiorentino. Well, if you're just joining us, a change in the Heat starting lineup tonight. Udonis Haslem will start for just the 2nd time this season. Haslem, no stranger to the starting lineup, 387 starts in his 9-year NBA career. But Eric Spoelstra said, I'm excited about the tweaks I've already made and the one I'm about to make. Tony, I'm wondering, could this be the starting group that takes Miami into the playoffs with Haslem at power forward and Bosh at center?
With 10 games left, Eric, including tonight, Coach Spoelstra and his staff are trying to find the right starting combination and the right guys off the bench. And with 10 games left, you got enough time to do that, especially against quality teams like this game tonight. So this will be a measuring stick for the coaching staff to see how they'll go forward.
And really a measuring stick game for both clubs. Tom Thibodeau, head coach of the Bulls, said, yes, we want to see how we match up with another championship contending team. But Thibodeau making a point to say, they're the Eastern Conference champs. We're the ones chasing them. Remember, the Bulls finished with the best record in the NBA a year ago, had home court in the playoffs, but after winning Game 1 here in Chicago in the conference finals, Miami taking the next 4, including the Game 5 clincher here at the United Center, where the Heat came from 12 down in the final 3 minutes and 13 seconds to win the Eastern Conference crown and head to the NBA Finals. Tonight's tip of the game being delivered by Papa John's as Richard "Rip" Hamilton, the longtime member of the Pistons, a guy that Chicago has been hoping would take over the position as the starting 2 guard. Tonight's only his 21st game and his 5th back from the 3rd and latest injury he's had. He's been bothered with a groin, a thigh, and a shoulder. Our officiating crew assigned to work tonight's contest: Derek Stafford, Brian Forte, and Miami native, former Miami high school grad, John Goebel. Now Joakim Noah in the starting jump circle with Chris Bosh. Coach, what does this move to center mean for Bosh?
Well, you know, he's played center as a backup during the game. So now we just got to get the mindset from the beginning. I think one of the reasons why the move is made also is that Chris has been struggling of late rebounding the ball. This may get him closer to the basket and get more rebounds. He hasn't had a double-double in a while since February, so maybe this will help him rebounding-wise.
Now, South Florida and the Heat Nation, thanks for being with us here in Chicago.
The Heat coaching staff wants Chicago to take.
Rip Hamilton trying to get over the boot Bosh screen. Bosh to the basket for 2. There are 3 different scores for Miami, and the Heat off to a 6-0 lead.
Good slip.
Missing 12 with a high ankle sprain. Rip with a crossover dribble, lost his footing. Miller all over him, made it a tough pass. 8 on the shot clock, great double team, and Hamilton hopped out of bounds.
Yeah, he just jumped out of bounds, hoping the official would give him a call. Again. He started those games when Rose was out.
Chalmers with a steal. And the score, plus a foul. What a play by Chalmers, going end to end. He's 13th in the NBA in steals, and that was a terrific maneuver for Mario Chalmers.
Outstanding play in the passing lane. He knows Hamilton's after him. He's going to go right to the rim. Hamilton gives a foolish foul by pushing him in the back.
Rose, here comes Chicago. Rose right down the middle. LeBron blocked the shot. Oh my, what a block by LeBron James.
Wow.
Here's Wade driving by Hamilton for the score.
What a terrific exchange right there. LeBron with his signature block from behind on Rose leads to 2 at the other end. It's amazing how he comes from behind, LeBron does. Outstanding. And then the hustle by he and Bosch, and then Wade getting to the basket. A little fake on Hamilton, and a good scoop shot.
Again, was the real consistent guy who was able to get it done for Miami. He was able to start off the game early, driving the ball, setting the tone by attacking the rim. I thought that was important. And then in the second half, in the third quarter, same thing. Quick wheel move and got to the rim. And this shows what he does. They're thinking drive here. He just elevates when he has enough space and makes that mid-range jumper. He's keeping the defense off balance. The hard attack to the rim, then the jab step back off. And here you see just smart play. You know, head and shoulders fake, uses the defender's aggressiveness against him there to draw the foul. And I thought this was just excellent vision by him to throw it just enough over the top to get his partner D-Wade that open shot. And then you can't forget about the pursuit from behind. He plays both ends of the court, LeBron James. Look at him running down Derrick Rose, smack off the glass, and then keeps it in bounds so they can get out in the fast break. Don't sleep on this play right here. This is the one we thought was going to win the game, in the end of the game in the fourth quarter there in the corner.
Back and forth, it just didn't land the way the Heat would want it, but first he was looking good. Wade driving, gets the layup as the Heat try to charge back and get into this game. 1:20 left, a little 12-footer right there, get it. Oh, it doesn't go, but it's out to the corner, and LeBron changes everything. He makes it, and the Heat are now up 2. And then a great play for Dang for 3. You know how many times he's made that against the Heat. He doesn't make it that time, though. And the truth about Roney on the other end, that this rebound was critical. Roney Turiaf battling. Jump ball on that one. Advantage, Miami Heat. He gets it, puts it right in the spot where the Heat would want it. Foul time. All right, LeBron, get to the line. You got to make 2, and this thing is all over. Got to make 2. Okay, I guess you got to make 1. Make 1, and then got to make a 3. LeBron would make the next one, and guess what? After this, you've seen it. You want to be quiet? I can't. It's television. He's going to move it around. Where's C.J. Watson? Nice recovery by Dwayne, but makes that shot. Dwayne would get an opportunity. It would not go the way of Watson. Can I get a hand up for Dwayne? Can I get a hand up? No? Oh, really? You're going to do him like that? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Benny the Bull. Thanks. In overtime, a disaster. 12-2. The Bulls were charging, and they could not be stopped.
The momentum shifts, fast with that. And going to overtime, they got all the momentum. They got the crowd. So, we had some good shots at the basket that didn't go in. They did a good job of making them tough, and then they came down and they hit some.
Tonight we gave ourselves a chance to win. We just had a miscommunication down the stretch. That last 3. Other than that, we gave ourselves a chance to win. It just didn't happen. If we play like this, tonight on the road every night, then give ourselves a chance to win. That's all you can ask for.
Wish I could play that back. I wish we could play that back, but we made a mistake and they made us pay. But like I said this morning, whoever makes the most mistakes is going to lose the game, and we made a lot of them. But it's encouraging. We have to make sure that we limit those and play better next time.
Well, there will not be an easy road. And right now we're dealing with that hard road. And there's some tough plays. We had every opportunity to win that. And the only thing we can do now is, collectively learn from that and get better, which I know our group will.
As they send it to overtime, but 96-86 is the final. If you want to watch a replay of tonight's game, just hang right here on Sunsports. It'll be up in about 45 minutes, 12:30 p.m. I should say a.m., and then noon to watch the entire telecast on tomorrow. Next time we're at you again, it's tomorrow. Heat Live delivered by Papa John's kicks it all off at 7 p.m. For E. Reed, the coach, and Kratz, I'm Jay Jacks. Here's the final take.
That's game. Cross and make them fall to their knees. That's game. Lay it up high off the glass. That's game. Behind my back, no look pass. That's game. When I swat it out into the stand. That's game. Make you think I got 6 sets of hands. That's game. Put your best player on block. That's game. Cross and make them fall to their knees. That's game. Lay it up high off the glass. That's game. Behind my back, no look pass. That's game. To the stand. That's game. Make you think I got 6 sets of hands. That's game. Put your best player on block. That's game. Bang my chest and show my heart don't stop. That's game.